The board really was nonpartisan. You know, if you asked me who was a Republican and who was a Democrat, I couldn't tell you. We just knew who to go to if we needed one thing done with one lawmaker or the other. That particular sort of value or quality, which I call it, we agree to disagree, without personalizing, I've tried to take to our Family Foundation board, because I think it's a really, and discussion is fine. You know, it helps us. I really love discussion and I love pushback, because if I come to a discussion and I'm totally on the other side, you're going to try to convince me, and I'm going to learn a great deal about your position. It's the only way for us to, on one side, to be able to step into the shoes of another. So if we don't have that kind of very valid and sort of emotion-driven debate, we're never going to learn. And I enjoy that. I learned so much. And, you know, there's also the aspect, when we went into these discussions, we didn't know where we'd end up. You know, it was a kind of board, you know, you sit on a lot of boards, and some of them you just come to the board meeting and say, okay, I agree with these grants, which is unfortunate. And others, you do that work, but this was, you really felt like you were making a difference. And we were breaking ground, because every single project we seemed to be doing, no one else was doing. And it was really a wonderful perspective. And everyone had an equal voice. It wasn't like, okay, Kellogg has $8 billion, so they have a bigger voice than the person from the Family Foundation that has $1 million. We all had an equal voice. And I will say, the staff of CMF was marvelous. And Rob is so excited. I mean, no matter what happened, he was like, oh, this is a great idea. You know, so the staff was flexible. I think so much about life is remaining flexible.